poppin' Tea Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Atlanta season 11, episode 20 review. So tonight was the season finale, and they went out with a bang, I must say so myself. So me and Cynthia are launching our drink with Seagram's. It's a peach Bellini. I don't really drink. If anybody knows me, I'm not a drinker, but Cynthia is. So I decided to go in on this business endeavor with her because it was going to bring in the motherfucking coins. And you know, I don't turn down a motherfucking coin, bitch. So we're having a launch party. And Cynthia wants to get our drink on the OLG menu, but Candy kind of look at her like, bitch, talk to Todd about that. She kind of play us, but I was like, all right, Candy, we gonna see about that when our shit blow the fuck up. So she asked, Cynthia asked Candy if she's going to Porsha's baby shower, but she says, she won't go because Porsha don't really come to her events, but it ain't no animosity there. They just understand each other. It's just best that they don't go to each other's events. So Candy brings up the whole Eva situation, how she told her she was playing the move and how it sounded weird. If you watch my spill the tea from this weekend, I talked about everything that's been going on behind the scenes with the beefs and stuff with NeNe versus Candy versus Eva versus Cynthia. So check that out over there. But also watch last week's episode of Candy where she talks to the castmates or whatever. And last week she had Eva on the show, and Eva cleared up a lot of shit that was not talked about on the actual show and things that she actually filmed. So go over there and listen to or watch that video. It'll make everything much more clearer. So over at Swag, NeNe tells Marlo that there is something off about Eva's living situation, and Marlo says it's bullshit. NeNe in her confessional say it's very possible that Eva may just be embarrassed because she didn't think anyone would find out about her whole living situation. Marlo says she could have started a GoFundMe for her. And I was like, somebody needs to start a GoFundMe for that fucked up wig you had on last week, bitch, that wasn't glued down correctly. Shut your ass up. So NeNe brings up Kenya to Marlo but won't say her name. So childish. She says that Kenya started a lot of drama in the press and unfollowed her, and she was shocked because the last time they saw each other, she thought they were good. And she says it's all strategic on Kenya's end. NeNe say, my issue is with Cynthia is that she won't say anything to her, but is quick to always check us about us talking about Kenya. So all of this stemmed from last summer when Kenya felt like NeNe wasn't really being supportive of her during her pregnancy. So NeNe tells Marlo that Cynthia said Kenya told her that she feels NeNe has supported her pregnancy. NeNe claps back where everybody at her baby shower didn't support her pregnancy. Cynthia talks about being happy that Porsha came to Kenya's baby shower, and then Candy bring up NeNe throwing a fit on IG the day of the shower. So if you remember last year when all this was going down, NeNe took to Twitter and Instagram, was putting up all these posts saying, congratulations, Kenya, you look great. She was being very sarcastic, being very childish because she wasn't invited to the baby shower. If you don't like her and if you don't care about her feelings, or you don't really give a damn if she's being so okay, let me start that over. If she's being so strategic, why are you falling into it and playing right into her hand? If you know that she's doing this for a storyline to come back on the show or just to start a fake beef, why are you even engaged in it? That makes absolutely no sense. Grow up, both of y'all. So Candy in her confessional say NeNe was all over social media commenting and posting, taking jabs at her, but she don't even like Kenya. And then NeNe say to Marlo, I was being sarcastic as fuck. It makes me upset because I'm dealing with a lot right now. You dealing with a lot right now, but you got so much time to be mad at people over petty shit. Okay. So Cynthia tells Candy that she don't want to be in the middle of NeNe and Kenya's mess. NeNe tells Marlo that she might not go to Cynthia's party, and Marlo tells her she needs to just talk to her. And I don't give a damn about the bitch or whether or not she come. That's Cynthia's friend. She ain't my friend. I ain't even want to invite the hoe. She fuck up the whole demographic. So Eva talks to Mike about Shanita saying she was broke, and they laugh about it, but she thanks him for making her go back and defend herself to the ladies. They show her 3 weeks ago during the filming of the show telling her wedding planner that in order for Mike to run for office in Atlanta that they needed to move to the city. But then after that, the story became that they needed to move for security reasons. Like I said, when you watched her interview on Candy's YouTube channel, she said that her move-in situation was a part of her storyline. The cameras followed her as she went house hunting. So it wasn't anything that she was trying to hide. Whatever the reason for her moving, that's that woman's business. I don't honestly necessarily the fuck care. Um, so it's the day of Porsha's gender reveal. Shit is falling all over. People arriving. Ain't shit set up. It looked like a fucking 2-year-old's backyard birthday party. All that money I know they spent on that bullshit, I would have been mad too. I would have cussed that fat motherfucker out that called himself trying to be a party planner. It looked like some shit that it looked like it was his first fucking event. Like it looked like he ain't never did this before. Like he ain't know what the fuck he was doing. Or I would have cussed big pun Biggie Smalls ass the fuck out. So me and Cynthia arrived with Mike. I was giving my little judge. I was really cute. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn up for you kids tonight because I think y'all be forgetting that I'm that girl, like NeNe says. I'm that bitch. So, Porsha arrives to see how everything looks, but Dennis tells her, it ain't right. I'm just letting you know. So she walked in the back. She see how everything look, and she is pissed. So the party planner couldn't put up this big ass tent that they paid for. Porsha started crying, and me and Cynthia try to console her. And she's like, it just don't look right. It looks so bad. It just ain't what I want it to be. And I would have been pissed too. Like, I would have been pissed, and I ain't even fucking pregnant, bitch. So Dennis checks the planner. Me, Cynthia, Shamari, and Tanya try to figure out why NeNe ain't there. I don't even know why NeNe didn't come. Shade? Fake? Okay. So Mike asked me and Cynthia, can we get married next year? And I was like, I'll think about it. Cynthia was like, oh yeah, pick me. And then he talking about how his pullout game strong, but he ain't been implementing it lately. She's like, you sure right, but you cut off no more drinks for you. You on the Shamari level. And I was like, you can shoot up my club any day of the week, cause it ain't gonna land on shit. You gonna be shooting blanks, bitch. Cause it ain't gonna connect to nothing but a wall. No eggs in here. My shit is fried, dyed, laid to the side. So Eva arrives with some gorgeous flowers. Shamari say, if I was broke, I wouldn't be arrived with them expensive ass flowers. I was like, y'all so fucking fake. So Porsha does the gender reveal early because shit don't look right. Their mamas are hella excited. Of course, she's having a little girl. She named her Pilar, which is a rich bitch name. You can't be having a name like Pilar and dating a nigga named Devon or Jaffique. Like Pilar is a rich bitch name. That is regular girl gonna grow up with some rich pussy. Like she better act like it too. So Candy sent her some flowers and she was very excited about it. So it's the night of me and Cynthia's launch party for our drink, bitch. I was really cute. Serving you face. Oh, look at that eye. Look at that rainbow eye. Yes, bitch. So our party is very fabulous. Looked way better than Porsha's baby reveal, but whatever. I looked gorgeous, of course. Mike invited his whole motherfucking family and shit. I was like, what is this, an episode of Mama's Family? Like, we didn't ask you to invite your grandmama, your third cousin, your great aunt. Like, nigga, no. So, NeNe and Greg arrive, and I actually liked NeNe's outfit and her hair and her makeup for once, except for them thick-ass eyebrows, but I digress. So, Porsha and Dennis and then Shamia arrive. NeNe tells Porsha, I barely came here tonight. And Porsha's like, what, because you was tired? And she was like, no, I just wasn't going to come. If you coming with this sourpuss ass attitude to somebody that you call a friend event, you ain't shit. Like, you should have stayed your ass the fuck at home. Like, what is you doing all this shit for? Like, she came with an attitude. This was before Kenya even arrived. Like, you was already just bleh. So, Shamia mentions that she and Kenya aren't far apart in pregnancy as Kenya, Candy, and Ty walk in. Me and Cynthia didn't know that Kenya was coming. Well, at least I didn't know. Cynthia say she didn't know, but later on in the episode, it looked like she might have been lying. So NeNe is pressed as soon as Kenya walked through the door. Like, as soon as that bitch walked through the door, she was like, okay, so this about to be some bullshit. So Candy walk up to me and Cynthia and say, you said you wanted Kenya here. She's here. NeNe overhears this. And NeNe's confessional, she said, this a bunch of bullshit. What Cynthia is doing, considering she had every opportunity to tell me. She didn't tell me because she didn't want me to know. So my thing is with that, if Cynthia did set this up for Kenya to come, there wasn't an ambush being done. Kenya never said anything to her. There was no confrontation. So I don't really see, if she did it, there was no, you know what I'm saying? There was no outcome of it. There was no ta-da. Only thing that it did was ruffle NeNe's feathers. Other than that, there was nothing that happened. So if she went all through all of this to set it up for her to come, what was the outcome of it? There was nothing. There was no fight. There was no argument. Kenya paid her dust the whole entire time. Like, really, what was going to happen? The girl was fucking ginormous pregnant. So I don't, it just all doesn't make sense. I know on tonight's episode of Candy's YouTube show, she has Cynthia on there. They'll be clearing everything up. So I cannot wait to watch it after I finish doing these fucking reviews so I can get the real behind the scenes see, because I don't really want to put my stank on it until I see what they talk about in her little show. So, NeNe sitting there like this. The whole time Kenya walking around speaking to everybody. Like, she's sitting there. You know how you waiting when you see a bitch you know and you waiting on her to come speak to you. You like, are you ready to say, hey girl? But she don't never come over to you. So you just sitting there looking stupid. That's how she was sitting. If you don't like her, if you so pressed about her being there, why is you sitting there cheesing and gritting waiting for her to speak to you? And she never spoke to you. She paid you fucking dust. And that's what made it even fucking funnier. So, you hear me and Cynthia say to Kenya, I didn't know you were coming. It was genuine on my part, y'all. I ain't fake like that. So Kenya said, you asked the girl to bring me, so you know I was gonna come. Cynthia says, I didn't know you were coming. Now that was weird right there when Kenya said that. Like, you told her to bring me, like, what the fuck? So I don't know once again until I see this little interview. So NeNe is talking to anybody who will listen and say, I don't care. I know she wanted to be here really bad, basically saying like Kenya just wanted to be on camera so motherfucking tough. No, she came to save the motherfucking day because this season was lackluster, bitch. Sorry. And she will be back next season and it's going to be fucking lit and I cannot fucking wait. So Porsha is enjoying seeing NeNe mad at Cynthia. NeNe talking shit about Kenya as Marlo arrives. Marlo make a puking face as soon as she see Kenya. NeNe sitting there throwing jabs at Kenya. Meanwhile, Kenya on the other side of the couch, big and pregnant, ain't paying neither one of these dusty, crusty, old ass bitches, AARP ass bitches, no goddamn attention. So me and Cynthia make our little speech, and then Kenya come up and grab the mic and does a speech. And I just knew right there and there that NeNe old ass is gonna be pissed off. So we try to get Greg to come on the mic, and NeNe say, no, you can stay right here, babe. She would not let him come up there and get on the mic. And I was like, see, bitch, I told you she was gonna be petty like that. I told you, Cynthia, bitch. So Cynthia just like, okay, well, we were trying to, send him some love. And in her confessional, Cynthia say it was pretty embarrassing. I guess NeNe didn't want Greg to have that moment. Shade. So, NeNe say to Marlo, I told you your girl was a motherfucking trip. Marlo said, you need to go cuss her ass out. Shut up, Marlo. So then Cynthia whispers to Mike, forgetting her mic pack is on, because maybe she'd had a little bit too couple of fruit coolers or whatever fuck this shit is. And she say to Mike in his ear, I'm supposed to act like I didn't know Kenya was coming. And I was like, see, Mike, you can't trust this bitch. You can't trust this bitch. Just introduce me to your mammy, because you can't trust this old hoe. So in Cynthia's confessional, she said it was pretty embarrassing. Oh, I'm sorry, I already said that part. So NeNe tells Marlo she's done with Cynthia. Porsha then, they break down how everybody's doing at the end of the season. She says she and Dennis plan to get married by New Year's Eve. Candy then asks NeNe, is she good, as Kenya walks out. And then Kenya comes over and says, good night, girl, and gives her a warm hug. And NeNe's standing there. She said, Kenya, good night. Why is you trying to get her attention so bad if you don't like her? You want her to like you, bitch, and you feeling some type of way. So Kenya keep on walking. Katie say, Kenya, come here. Kenya come back over, give her another hug. And she was like, I want y'all to talk. And she was like, Greg, I'm praying for you. You on my heart. Have a great night. And she still paid NeNe dust. I learned. Yes, twirl. So happy to see you back. Team twirl like a motherfucker. So Candy then tells NeNe and she wants her and King to be in a better place. And NeNe says she's gonna make her cry, and she conjure up some fake ass tears. You notice don't never nothing never come out her eye. She always hold her head down. Girl, okay. So Candy has her dungeon show coming up. Eva is co-hosting Dish Nation while Portia's on maternity leave. The next day, we hear audio because the ladies are meeting up for their little final meeting. It's gonna be me, Cynthia, Candy, Tanya, and NeNe. Well, I'm in a corner passenger seat, and then Cynthia decides to call Candy, and Candy answered the phone. She's like, I'm Mike, I'm Mike, I'm Mike. Like, bitch, watch what you say. But you know, Cynthia is two sheets to the wind. She's slow up there. You know, the bus don't go all the way to the station. And she say, I just want to make sure that we on the same page about this setting up Kenya thing or whatever. And I was like, oh, this make you look real bad, Cynthia. This making you look real bad. Because why you need to get on the same page if you telling the truth, bitch? Like, what is going on, sis? This ain't looking too good. This ain't looking too good. But like I said, I'm going to hold my judgment until I watch the interview to hear the whole tea and nothing but the tea and nothing but the truth. So we all get to the little restaurant. NeNe already fake crying so she could be the victim in all this. She tells Cynthia that she hasn't been the same friend of her that she has been to Kenya, and asks why she didn't address her on the things that she's done. Why should she address that? That ain't none of her business about y'all going back and forth. Y'all been beefing for forever. Like, why should she care at this point? So Cynthia say that's between y'all. NeNe say, but you have to be neutral. You stand up for her. You never stood up for me. Cynthia say, I don't play the social media game. Y'all do that. Y'all take digs at each other. NeNe say, you knew Kenya was coming to that launch party. I heard what you said to Candy as soon as she walked in. Candy, her confessional, say Kenya made me promise not to tell anyone she was coming. Cynthia say, I didn't know she was coming until she walked through the door. NeNe starts going off about her being her sister and all the things that she's done for Cynthia. And see, she did the same thing to Porsha on Instagram this week, bringing up everything that she's done for Porsha. Anytime you friends with somebody and they want to bring up the shit they done for you in the past, I mean, they've been keeping tally of the shit so they can throw it up in your face later. That means that the shit wasn't genuine. So just based off that alone, y'all don't need to be friends. Whether she did it or not being shady, y'all just don't need to be friends. Sorry, because NeNe is a fair weather friend regardless. So Cynthia say, I didn't think you couldn't be big enough to be in the same room with King. She was like, I was in there, wasn't I? Cynthia said, sorry for not giving you the heads up. NeNe said, you had her on a microphone, and I'm the one that showed sister. Like, you really mad because she let this bitch have a speech and you didn't get up there? You didn't even want your nigga to go up there and give a speech. So what is you mad? Like, NeNe one of them hoes. If I don't like you, you can't like the person either. Or I'm your only friend. You can't have friends with nobody else. Like, she is too fucking old to act the way that she does. Like, it's so embarrassing. So Cynthia like laugh at her like, you cannot be serious right now. NeNe said, I don't think it's funny. I need my friend to be for me and not against me. Then she walk out. Cynthia follows her. Candy tells Tanya that Cynthia is going to have to bend over backwards for NeNe and King in order to be both of their friends. And then outside, Cynthia sit there and apologize profusely and tell her she going to be there for her and she going to remain neutral and all this and that. And then the episode goes off, bitch. So I give the season finale overall a B plus. It was pretty interesting. I'm just ready for the reunion. I'm ready to watch this interview tonight to get the behind the scenes tea on everything so I can get a cohesive view of how everything went down. So then I'll be able to tell y'all my thoughts to next week. Remember to watch my episode of Spill the Tea so y'all can see all of the behind the scenes shit that went on last week. We can talk about that on there. And then make sure y'all watch Candy's interview so y'all can know the tea as well. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. His death today just really hit me hard. A celebrity death hasn't hit me this hard in a long time. A good friend of mine actually knows him and knows the real true tea of what everything that happened. So really don't pay attention to anything you hear on social media. I know the real true tea, but I'm not going to go deep into it. Just know that it was over some stupid petty gang shit, like just some stupid hood ass shit, or that a life is gone far too soon. I just pray for his family, for Lauren London, for his 2 children. It's just his career was just on the rise. He was just hitting that stride, just hitting it. And it's just so sad to see him die at only of the age of 33. And his gun violence is just crazy. Cliff Dixon died last week. He was that death fucked me up. It's just too much, man. Like, this shit is just too much. But rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. God bless you. May your soul be in heaven with God. Love you guys. Bye.